Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Makeup with B. Today is a special edition on my channel for Mother's Day. I am here with my mum, Tony. Today my mum has been very kind and has allowed me to do her makeup, and I don't want to alarm anybody, but I've never actually done anybody's makeup but my own before. So it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be good. Mum doesn't have a lot of makeup, but she has really nice makeup. I'm talking Dior. It's just the best. So I'm very excited to use her makeup and might as well just get on into it. So first off, Mum doesn't use a primer, but she does use the Ultra Cuticles Ultra Hydrating Lotion. Now, why do you use this, Mum?
It works for my skin. I use the wash,
the
lotion, the serum.
Wow, so you've got
and
the
face
whole
pack.
Ah, amazing. Great.
And it works. Suits my skin. It's very gentle on older skin.
On more mature skin?
On more mature skin, it is gentle.
So would you say that you have dry skin, sensitive skin? What would you classify your skin as?
I did have very oily skin, and as I've got older it's dried out, but I still have.
So there is hope for me.
There is hope for you.
There is hope for me. Alright, so Mum's already put that on her face. So we are going to go straight into Mum's foundation. We are going to be using the Satin Glow Nourishing Cream Foundation from Dior. Now this is in a really beautiful packaging. It's very heavy. It's very much
carry it in your handbag.
No, you wouldn't, and it's very much a luxury brand. Just to show how little Mum uses, it still has the little seal on it. Mum, you need to use this makeup more often. When you buy this foundation, it comes with a brush and a little applicator, so you don't have to be sticking your finger in, which is really nice. So I'm just going to be dotting this foundation onto Mum. Mum doesn't need full coverage. She's got really nice skin. And with my beauty blender, I'm going to go ahead and blend all of that in. Alright, Mum, so seeing as it's Mother's Day, what would you say are the best things about being a mum?
It's lovely watching you grow up and go from being very needy to being independent. It's quite hard as a mum to let go, but I'm sort of past that stage, so now I'm enjoying the independence. You all have, but it was very hard to start with.
Yeah.
When you've been so dependent on me. But no, so just watching you all grow and develop and learn and make mistakes.
Just a bit of backstory. We've been lucky enough to have Mum around our entire childhood. Our dad worked and Mum stayed at home and looked after us. And it's been really amazing having that support the whole time. Now onto concealer. We're going to be using the Jane Iredale Under Eye Concealer, and we're just going to pop that under Mum's eyes and in any areas needs to be a little bit brightened up. And we are also going to be using this concealer as an eyeshadow primer also. And just blending that in again with the same sponge. What would you say are the 3 worst things about being a mum?
Never been able to go to the toilet on your own.
Are kids really annoying? I can imagine I would be a really annoying child.
No. Oh, you were.
Me specifically, or all of us? I've got 2 other siblings, by the way.
Well, Joseph was the first, so he was just hard work because he was the first. Ellen was just wanted to copy Joseph all the time, and then you came along, and all you hear on our videos of childhood videos is and me, because you just were desperate to do what the other 2 were doing. So in the end, you just switch off, and I had no idea what you were doing. So no, so yeah. Other than that, I loved having you as children.
Yeah.
I'd be a mum again. Your dad wouldn't, but I would.
Yeah. Is that why you love having the dogs?
My dogs are now my children. And again, I don't go to the toilet on my own. The dogs follow me into the toilet. Mum
has 2 small dogs, and she also looks after my brother's dog. So they keep her busy.
I have 3 dogs now rather than 3 children.
Yeah, it's basically she has 3 dogs. Now to set Mum's under eyes, I'm going to be using my RCMA translucent powder. And now we have set the under eyes and the eyelids, we're going to just set the rest of the face. We're going to be using the Clinique Almost Powder Makeup in the shade 04 Neutral. Alright, so now we have set the face, we're going to go on to some eyeshadow. Mum has some really beautiful eyeshadow palettes. So we are going to be using two palettes today. Both of them are from Clinique. Mum really loves Clinique makeup. She's worn Clinique makeup since she's 18.
35 years.
Wow, she has been using Clinique makeup for a really long time. And Clinique, and you got us onto Clinique. Clinique was probably the first kind of real makeup, that and Benefit. You really did like Benefit for us, didn't you?
It was a younger.
I think Clinique and Benefit are the first ones that you introduced us to.
Well, I had bad skin, so I used to use Clinique facial. And then I went, and I had a friend who was a makeup lady behind the counter at Clinique, so I bought Clinique and I stayed with it 35 years later.
Amazing. The two palettes that we're going to be using is the Neutral Territory 2 and also the Clinique Pretty Easy palette. So they're both pretty warm shades and I'm really liking the transition shades in this one. Oh, these are the puppies. We'll let the puppies in. These are the two dogs that are Mum's new children. This is Kingston here.
And this is Daisy.
There's Daisy, so cute.
Daisy likes to play with the makeup.
So I'm going to be taking the cream shade called French Vanilla from this first Pretty Easy palette. And I'm just going to set the eyelids and make sure they have a really nice even colour. So Mum has quite deep set eyes. So we are going to be using some really nice bright colours on the lid and deepening up the crease just above the natural crease to really make her eyes pop. I've just realised that all of Mum's shades are really, really shimmery. So I'm going to go into my chocolate bar palette, my trusty chocolate bar palette, and I'm going to be using the Salted Caramel shade for Mum's crease. And then to just further deepen up that crease, I'm going to be taking, from the same chocolate bar palette, this milk chocolate shade here. Which is I'd say it's a warm toned brown. Now from the Neutral Territory palette, I'm going to be taking these two pink shades here. And we're going to be popping them on the lid and the outer corner of their eye. Now I'm going to be taking Black Honey and popping that on the outer corner of Mum's eye. And now just to brighten up the inner corner of Mum's eye, I'm going to be taking from the Neutral Territory palette the light shade of Diamonds. Just popping that on the inner corner just to brighten Mum's eye up a little bit. So now to deepen up the outside corner of Mum's eye, we're going to be taking the shade Dark Brown in the Neutral Territory palette. And we're just going to be popping that on the lower lash line of Mum's eye. And we're going to be taking that also on the upper lash line as well. So those are the eyes finished and we're going to move on to the eyebrows. For eyebrows, we're going to be taking the Dior Holiday Couture collection and we're going to be using this brow powder right here. It doesn't have the shade on it, so we're going to be taking that and filling in Mum's eyebrows. Now the eyes are all finished up. I'm going to get Mum to do her own mascara because I don't want to poke her eye out. So Mum's going to go and do mascara and we'll be back in 2 seconds. So now we are completely finished up with the eyes. We're going to move on to the face. So we are going to be, for a really slight light contour, we're not going to go crazy, Mum, don't worry. We are going to be using the Marc Jacobs Light Filtering Contour Palette in the shade Dream Filter number 2. Now this was actually Mum's, but she gave it to me because she never used it, so thanks Mum. So we're just going to be taking this dark shade here and doing a really, really light contour. So now that's done, all we're going to do is blush and a little bit of highlight. And I think we're done.
Lips.
Oh, and lips. And lips.
I never wear
of
lipstick.
Course. You don't, do you?
No, I know.
Well, you never wear makeup in general, so. Trying to get her to wear a little bit more makeup. Not that she needs it, but because it's fun. So we're going to be taking the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Party, and we're going to pop that on the apples of Mum's cheeks. Something that I'm very excited about using, and I'm going to be using the Dior Skin Nude Air Luminizer. Now this is a really beautiful, kind of a creamy, I'd say it's more of a rosy highlight. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger and just tap it on Mum's skin. Okay, so highlights done, and onto the final stage, which is the lips. So for Mum's lips today, she has chosen her Guerlain lipstick. The shade is, it's just a number. It's number 99. And the lip pencil that she has chosen has rubbed off. So I can't tell you, that's how old it is, Mum.
And it's never been used.
It's rubbed off.
It's in my makeup bag. I put it in there to use, but yeah, I haven't used it.
It is from, I can see Guerlain, but I think it's Rose de something, so I can't really tell what the shade is. So Mum hasn't seen the finished look, she's seen little bits and pieces in the mirrors from the products. So this is the final reveal. And what do you think?
Oh wow, no, it's lovely. Oh, the eyes are so much better. They're nice, they're lovely.
Yeah?
Yes, because they are, yes, because I don't wear a lot of makeup. I would go out in that and not feel overly made.
Yay!
Lovely.
Well, I'm
Thank
glad.
you.
I'm
I
glad
won't
you
kiss
like
you properly
it.
because you'll end up with lipstick.
I'm glad you like it.
I love it.
So that is all from us today. Thank you so much for letting me do your makeup.
You. I'm now going to go out.
Happy
show
Mother's
it off.
Day.
Thank you.
And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Bye.